There is a lot of more room to run for dollar weakness, and our favorite trade still stands to be long the euro dollar. And in fact, we have been one of the most bullish on the streets with regards to our euro dollar target. We are targeting 120 in 12 months.
120 in 12 months. Before we see 120, though, a lot of people think we're likely to go 105, maybe even parity.
Yeah.
Is that the case?
That was the common market view back in first quarter of this year. I think since then, a lot of brokers have already shifted their target closer to maybe ours. Okay. I think what really got the all clear for the euro dollar to go up higher from here is, of course, we saw Macron winning the French elections. And but if you just take a step back, think about where euro dollar has came from before ECB actually started QE. We were trading at 133 back in August 2014. That was when they first started to hint at QE. And if you take that kind of perspective, moving from 105 to 120 is not a long shot.
Okay, now well, we've seen 130 odd on euro dollar. What does it suggest, though, about exactly that? What the ECB is going to do with its QE program? I mean, from the latest comments, the most recent comments from Mario Draghi, it's this whole accommodation thing. He's not quite ready to get out of that business yet.
Sure.
Do you think otherwise? UBS does?
I would say every central banker would want a very orderly market reaction when they taper. I would actually see it as a glass half full. When a central bank is ready to taper, they would always send out such signals that please don't get too excited, even though we are tapering. So it is almost appears to us.
Target suggests that they will get into taper soon.
Sure, because if you just compare the economic conditions and improvement in Europe, more than enough indicators are telling us that they have to taper. Yeah, especially when the business sentiment is so strong, inflation pressures is starting to rise, even overshooting the 2% target in certain countries. So they have the conditions ready to taper, and what is also key would be the German elections in September this year. And I think that gives them an opportunity to taper just before the elections, because as we know, Germany is against QE. And therefore, June is likely to be a very opportunistic date for them to announce tapering, because they want that to go well with the German elections.